My name is Zach, and my Instagram account is OneZachCS. I got started in music production through a YouTube channel called I'm a Music Mogul, where he remakes beats on Logic, and I downloaded GarageBand on my phone and did it, and then I just never stopped. My first setup was my phone, and that's it, and I didn't really make it work because all my beats were awful. Started using Discord and just talking to them in voice chat, and that's a lot better than just DMing random people on Instagram. It's helped a lot. Be nice to people. Just don't talk to people expecting it all to be about music. I've learned that, just being friends with someone first is a lot more important than just having a strictly music relationship. Some of the biggest obstacles getting people to work with, and just having people actually want to work with me. But as I've been more into the underground, I've found a lot more people to work with.
My name is Ben Corsetti, and I started the band in 3rd grade, and initially it was sort of from parental encouragement, but I quickly found my passion in it and realized how satisfying it was. So I played trumpet from the 3rd grade. It was the first instrument I played all the way until around 7th, sort of-ish 8th grade, which is when I picked up French horn. And then after that I picked up trombone. I played French horn for 2 or 3 years, trombone for about a year and a half. And then I could dabble in most of the brass instruments. And then I also played piano starting in 6th grade for 3 years. The main thing that made me decide to quit was the band program in my high school. I played in a program that was a little bit sloppy, and I tried to play in the marching band, which was very laborious. We had lots of hours, and we got last place in every competition. And through all the hours and the little rewards and me not feeling like I could play music that I liked or wanted to, it kind of dimmed my passion out. So my relationship with music definitely became more of like I don't want to say party experience, but more of like I want to have fun and relax, versus before it was like an art to me, and I really could understand what I was listening to and the different aspects of it, and I just really focused on the parts that would be really difficult to play, and I think I appreciated those more while I played music. But again, once I stopped playing music, it felt like I was listening to it for fun or trying to fill the genres I didn't know about, or even just kind of ride trends in a way. Yeah, so I definitely wish that I didn't completely cut music out of my life. I don't wish that I kept playing the brass, because practicing brass can be pretty difficult, especially if you're in like environment like a college dorm freshman year. But I definitely wish that I played piano more, because when I listen to piano, it still invokes like very intense emotions in me, and I feel like I could have done that without bothering anyone. I remember my transition from middle school to high school band. I was in a very, very prestigious middle school band, but a very iffy high school band. So the pressure I felt trying to audition for those high school band parts was very high, especially because I felt like as a freshman I could get into the senior band, but I didn't, and that type of adversity was rough because I instantly went to first chair in the lower level band and I didn't feel challenged or anything, so it was a struggle for me to adjust to that. I would definitely say that you need to keep your motivation intrinsic and that you need to do it for your own reasons. I think I'm pretty confident in saying that if you are a musician and you lose that ability, or as I say it, that language, you are going to regret it, and you are going to regret not being able to express yourself in the same way you could before, even if it was just to yourself.
My name is Alex Baumgartner, and I'm an exercise science major. I have no experience playing an instrument. I think musicians often have a hard time with what they're making. They might like what they're making, but other people might not like that same music, or they might not like what they're making, but it pleases their fans or the people that follow them. I think the most stressful part about being a musician is dealing with critics and people who may not have even made music judging what you're doing and not understanding how hard it is to do what you're doing. What I admire most about musicians is just their ability to take what's in their brain and turn it into something that other people like and understand and can connect with.